Hello everyone, this is Logan Anderson here, allstrongfitness.org, back with another video for you today. If you are somebody who struggles with getting out of a chair, needs some more leg strength for your body, and you just overall are uncomfortable and aren't able to get out of a chair, we are going to show you a couple great exercises today that hopefully can help you improve some of that leg strength, increase your independence, and just get you overall feeling better when you're moving throughout the day. So if you do like these types of videos, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends. It really helps with the message of inclusive fitness and making exercise accessible for everyone. Let's go ahead and jump right into those leg exercises to help you move better throughout the day. Okay, so in regards to leg strength for seniors or individuals with mobility impairments, I usually try to get them to doing some type of squatting pattern. And for this, I usually use the sit to stand or simply standing up and out of a chair as the gold standard. So essentially you're gonna get a normal size chair. This is what the best version would look like if you don't really need any assistance, going down nice and controlled, nice and slowly, and then standing back up nice and tall. That's kind of the standard version we want to try to get to be able to do about 10 times in a row. But of course, for a lot of individuals who are very sedentary, this might not be easy for them. So I'm going to show you a couple ways to kind of make this a little bit easier. One of the first ones and the most easiest ones that you can do is just simply add a boost to it. So this is a balance pad. I bought this off Amazon. I'll put the link in the description if you want to get one for yourself. I really like these because it's soft, but it's not too cushy where you're really giving yourself you're losing any of the extra benefit from it. So slowly down once again, and then all the way up. So again, just adding that little bit of boost to the exercise makes it a little bit easier for yourself. So again, we're shooting for about 3 sets of 10 repetitions. Start with just 1 set of 10 repetitions and try to build up to 10. That's gonna be for all of these. So we wanna find a variation that's easy for ourselves. So over time, ideally, you can either have a few balance pads and then slowly regress them and bring in less, ultimately until you get down into your chair, into the seated portion. So down and up. So you're trying to slowly build yourself. Another way you can make this easier is by simply adding your arms to this. So again, we're slowly going down, and then this time we're gonna be pushing up with our arms kind of on our legs. So you're not going to want to do this all the time. You want to try to get to a point where your legs are strong enough where you don't need to actually push up with your arms, but it is a good variation to hopefully build some extra volume and build some extra leg strength for yourself. Another way that you can make this exercise easier is by just simply holding on to something. You could have something, I have this here, this could be almost be like a little cane. I've used like a balance bar or a ballet bar in front of me before with some of the seniors I work with, but you can go down nice and controlled. Again, this just offers a little bit of extra balance and assistance that you wouldn't normally get with a normal sit to stand or a normal squat. So nice and controlled down, nice and controlled up. You can kind of have it centered too if you want. So those are a few different ways that you can make this exercise easier. The last thing I'm going to mention too, I like doing these to help with leg strength, is very, very slow eccentric. So what that means is that instead of going down fast and flopping in our chair, you can go down nice and controlled, as slow as humanly possible. And if you do this right, you're really gonna start to feel a super, super good burn in that chair, and then all the way up. Good. Okay, so now that we went through that, let's say you got enough leg strength, you're able to completely do the sit to stand without any boost or any differences. Now we're gonna make it a little bit more challenging. So the next way to do this is to cross your arms in front of your chest. This is gonna make sure you're not using any extra assistance from your arms at all. Once again, down nice and slow. Another variation of this is putting your hands out in front. That'll actually add a little bit of counterbalance, so this may be a little bit easier. Then the last one, we're gonna crossing our arms. And then another way you can make it, this will be the hardest one, arms straight overhead. This will really take your arms out of it, really take a lot of balance from yourself and a lot of your leg strength to get you up and out of the chair. So those are a few different variations that you can do to hopefully work on your sit to stand and get stronger in your leg muscles. That will help you to in turn get out of the chair easier. The next exercise I'm going to show you is actually kind of two different ones, but it's going to be a calf raise. So this one you've probably done before if you've done PT, but all you're going to do is come up on your toes and then slowly back down. So this is strengthening those muscles in our ankles that actually help us a little bit to get up and out of a chair, but ultimately they help with our walking. They help us to get upstairs easier. So up, down, and then slowly down. We're trying to control that movement. You can make this one harder by, if you watch my leg, we can go onto one foot, same thing. Just make sure you're repeating this on both sides. So that's gonna be a little bit tougher. You can also just do a hold if that's too tough for you. So come up all the way, slowly down. I actually like using this balance pad too, as kind of a way to make it a little more increased. This is similar to if you would do it off the stairs, so you can kind of cut your foot in half here. And this will just increase the range of motion a little bit. So go up and then slowly down. Again, just makes it a little bit tougher if those first two variations aren't good for you. Last exercise is the exact opposite exercise of that one, and this is going to be a toe raise. So this one, very challenging on your balance, and it's a very small movement, but all you're going to do is bring your toes up as high as you can and then slowly back down. You want to try to remain standing up nice and tall when you're doing this throughout the movement, and you're controlling it down. The idea behind this one is that it actually helps you to lift your foot off the ground. So if you are struggling with walking properly and you might have balance issues, this is a really good exercise to do that. Another way to make this a little bit more challenging, kind of a different stimulus, you can actually lay against the wall, and this will make it an increased range of motion. Okay, so notice how my toes are already pointed out. Coming up like this is much tougher than if you just do it straight on the ground like this. So coming up and down, again, nice and controlled. Should feel that right in the front of your shins, and you're just going for a nice burn. You can do that one pretty frequently throughout the day. So these are just a couple leg exercises that you can do if you're a senior or an individual with mobility issues that will help you to be able to stand out of a chair better and just increase your strength for movements throughout the day. So go ahead and try these out. Try out the variations. Let me know in the comments down below how they work for you, what variation that you can do for about 10 repetitions. Thank you again for clicking on this video and learning a little bit more about inclusive fitness. If you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and we will see you in that next video. To tell me you're no good, I'm brushing away